the chosen one, a big strong man with a well-done tan. But now I hear them chanting crowds, hey look, it's the Taco Man. They say it stands for Trump, always chickens out, but I've never chickened anything, okay, no doubt. I sent Mike Pence into danger, he had a map, I just strategically retreated, big difference perhaps. Oh, I don't wanna be a Taco Man, I like burgers, fries, and a Diet can. I make big threats and then I scram, that's not chickening out, it's part of the plan. I build walls, I ban folks fast, but when it's war, I always pass. So what? I'm not a coward, I'm just tactical, man. But I don't wanna be a Taco Man. I stared down NATO, I screamed at Chi, but when it got tense, I hid in a tree. It was great camouflage, the leaves were strong. Secret Service said this won't take long. They say I bail like I bail on bills, or like I dodge draft calls in Capitol Hills. But if hiding behind Elon counts as fear, then fear is very smart, let's be clear. Oh, I don't wanna be a Taco Man, T-A-C-O, I totally ran. That's fake news from the Biden clan. I had bone spurs, I'm not Afghanistan. I ghost debates, I skip court dates, but that's not fear, I'm just fashionably late. So quit calling me soft like guac in a can. I don't wanna be a Taco Man. Look, they're calling me names, it's disgraceful. Taco, really? You ever seen a taco with a private jet? Exactly. And by the way, if I were a taco, I'd be the best taco. Tremendous gold shell, beautiful cheese, probably too spicy for the average American. Oh, I don't wanna be a Taco Man, no lime, no salsa, no border plan. I just retreat like a genius can. Ask my lawyer or maybe my fifth man. I duck and weave like a MAGA Bruce Lee, but cowards don't have NFTs. So quit saying I ran, I'm the bravest in the land, but I don't wanna be a TACO man. No, I don't wanna be a Taco Man. Unless there's a deal with Taco Bell, we'll talk.
Tonight on Klepper's Corner, Trump America, we explore the mystery of TACO. No, not the edible kind. This one stands for Trump always chickens out. Whether it's tariffs, tech, or treasonous TikTokers, Trump talks a big game until he's served a side of consequences, and suddenly he's softer than a Mar-a-Lago souffle. First up, tariffs. On May 23rd, Trump thundered into the press room declaring a 50% tariff on EU imports starting June 1st. Because nothing says we're open for business like slapping your allies with economic brass knuckles. But by May 25th, that tariff got kicked to July 9th after what Trump called a very nice call. Translation: Ursula von der Leyen told him they'd stop sending German cars, and suddenly Donnie choked harder than a MAGA dad on bratwurst. And then, because tariffs on Europe weren't enough, Trump looked at his phone, probably while rage scrolling, and decided to threaten Apple and Samsung with a 25% tariff unless they build in the U.S. This little tantrum wiped $70 billion off Apple's value, which is impressive considering Trump still uses a phone with Angry Birds as the default app. Even funnier, he made the announcement while his phone rang. Twice. It was probably Tim Cook calling to say, "Who dis?" Meanwhile, at Harvard, Trump's war on universities took a turn when a federal judge blocked his attempt to ban foreign students. Yes, because nothing strengthens America like deporting the people inventing CRISPR and curing cancer. Students protested, waved signs like "We love our international students." Trump saw it and muttered, "Great, now they're waving things without permission again." International relations, still a hot mess. During a meeting with South Africa's President Ramaphosa, Trump cited a video from Congo as evidence of white genocide in South Africa. Ramaphosa replied, "That's not us." Trump blinked and said, "Same continent, right?" At this rate, Trump's going to start citing Call of Duty footage as military intelligence. And what would a week be without the bromance bust-up of the century? Elon Musk, secretary of whatever I feel like, blasted Trump's big, beautiful spending bill as bloated, which is rich coming from the man who spent $44 billion on Twitter just to rename it the Roman numeral for confusion. But now we know even Elon has his limit, and it's somewhere just past funding FEMA with NFTs. And speaking of ethical frontiers, we shouldn't cross. Jeff Bezos gave Melania Trump $28 million for a film project. That's not a biopic, it's a bribe with catering. Meanwhile, Trump's hosting meme coin buyers at Mar-a-Lago black tie dinners. The dress code, formal grift. Memorial Day speech, check. Trump took the solemn occasion at Arlington National Cemetery to brag about himself. He told West Point grads not to marry trophy wives, referencing a friend who lost momentum after dating someone younger, which is rich coming from the man who married a statue and tried to copyright First Lady energy. Meanwhile, in the real world, AmeriCorps cuts hit L.A. wildfire recovery efforts. Turns out, when you gut public service, fires don't care how efficient your algorithms are. Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, because why not meme governance, thinks volunteers are inefficient. Yeah, so is surviving. And in presidential clemency news, Trump's using his pardon powers to free the Chrysleys, because when we said justice reform, we didn't mean VIP access to Bravo celebrities. Next up, presidential medals for the cast of Selling Sunset. So what do all these stories have in common? Bluster, backlash, and a big, beautiful backpedal. Whether it's tariffs, treaties, TikTok bans, or trophy wife warnings, Trump storms in like a wrecking ball and then gently floats out like a piñata filled with coupons. TACO, Trump always chickens out, now available at participating drive-thrus of American democracy. That's all for tonight on Klepper's Corner, Trump America. Next week, will Trump tariff Mars after watching Total Recall? Spoiler, only if the Martians hurt his feelings. Stay satirical, stay smart, and don't take policy advice from a man who uses meme coins as economic indicators.
Well, I woke up this morning, feathers in a frizz, check the egg market. Look at this biz, they say it's bird flu, keeping me inside, but the price of my eggs, woo, gone worldwide. I'm clucking mad, yeah, I'm losing my mind. Lay an egg today, you'll be paying in dimes. Inflation's high, my coop's in a bind. I'm a golden hen, but I ain't seeing a dime. Farmer Joe's out there counting his stacks while I'm stuck in quarantine watching my back. Don't sneeze, don't cough, don't ruffle your wings, or the whole dang farm gets government strings. I'm clucking mad, yeah, I'm losing my mind. Lay an egg today, you'll be paying in dimes. Black market yolks, well, I wouldn't advise, but I know a rooster who can get you a supply. They say I'm infected, they say I'm unclean, but you'll still drop $5 for eggs, sight unseen. Baby, it's wild while I sit in this cage like a felon on trial. So tell me now, who's the real crook? Me or the dude who just sold you that egg for a book? If I gotta risk my beak just to get paid, then call me Scarface. Say hello to my little eggs. I'm clucking mad, yeah, I'm losing my mind. Lay an egg today, you'll be paying in dimes. Bird flu's bad, but my patience is worse. If I don't get freedom, I'll start laying some curves. Hop, hop. Somebody give me a lawyer and a biscuit.
Today on Poorly Educated, we attempt the impossible, teaching Larry and Earl what an oligarch is.
Get out of there, Carl. Them's my snack cakes.
Larry, reckon Carl deserves them. That raccoon's got more hustle than you.
Focus, gentlemen. Do you know what an oligarch is?
Sounds like one of them dinosaurs, like Oligarchosaurus.
Nah, it's something you get on your feet. Like, dang, Earl, my toes got a case of oligarch.
Oh, like fungus? Them foot powders never work, Earl.
No, An oligarch is a wealthy, powerful individual who influences government and economy.
Like Big Jim down at the feed store. He got me to vote for Mayor Darlene 'cause she promised free waffles.
Big Jim runs this town with barbecue. Narrator, man's a genius.
That's not completely wrong. But oligarchs have billions of dollars, controlling entire countries.
Billions? Larry, you owe me $10 from last week. We could have been oligarchs if you paid up.
Wait, Earl. If we get rich, do we get cool hats? 'Cause I'm in if there's a hat involved.
Step 1. Make our own money. I call it Earl Bucks.
What about Larry Loot? Rolls off the tongue.
Who's gonna trust a dude who traded his truck for moonshine and scratch-offs?
Hey, I won a free corn dog that day.
You can't just print fake money.
Sure you can. Earl, Terry's got that printer he stole from his ex-wife. We make bills, slap my face on it. Boom, currency. Look at that mug. That's Wall Street material right there.
I'll trade you 10 Larry Bucks for that beef jerky.
This is counterfeiting, also deeply stupid.
I promise if elected, every Tuesday becomes nap day.
And no pants after 6 p.m. It's the American dream.
You're not even running for office. This is your driveway.
Politics starts at home, narrator. Learn something.
I give up.
Reckon being an oligarch's too much work.
Yeah, but Carl's living large. Raccoon runs a tighter operation than us.
And that, folks, concludes the dumbest lesson in economics known to man.